Hello, good morning, honey. I don't know if it's night, morning, if you're watching this video, I don't know. But either way, hello. My name is Carmisha if you're new to this channel. And thank you for watching this video, whether you like it or not. Or just, like it with the thumbs up, you know what I mean. But I really just want to talk about scars mainly. And how, like, they built us into the people we're called and made to be. 1 Peter 2:4 says that as you come to him, the living stone rejected by humans, yet chosen by God and precious to him. And how we're like being built up into a spiritual house, right? And I remember coming across this one verse in Ezekiel. I think it was Ezekiel 16, where it talked about how like the main part where it talked about like before we, like, on the day that we were born, if I can get the words out, we were despised. And how, we were kicking about in our own blood, and we were just, nobody just watched out for us. And metaphorically speaking, I just think about how, like, as we're all born, how we come in as these innocent babies filled with purity, light, and not tainted by anything or anyone, right? And I was just thinking about, like, my scars and stuff like that, right? And I have these scars right here. You can't see them because of the light. And then I was like, they've always messed with my self-esteem and stuff like that. And then, like, I was just thinking about, like, how God turned, how I was, like, in my quiet time this morning. And I had a dream about me being in elementary school and stuff like that. And how I dealt with a lot of just, like, rejection, and dealt with a lot of just, scarring, as well as not just externally, but internally as well, when it came to just abandonment and stuff like that. And how I love how God turned me over to Ecclesiastes 3, where, it talks about a time for everything. And the main thing that stood out to me was a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them. And I was like, And I was just thinking about how, like, everything that we go through in life builds us up into the people that we're called and created to be, right? And how, like, God allows, like, not stones, but allows, like, scars to be, like, placed on us, not to taint us, but to reveal his glory through them. Because, Jesus, with his stripes that he still has, he says by his stripes we are healed. I want to let you know that there is power in the scars that you have. And it's not something that's been placed there or something God allowed you to go through to leave you feeling as though you're not worthy of love, or feeling as though, they make you not desirable. If that makes sense. And it doesn't even have to, like I said, necessarily doesn't have to do with, like, the superficial part of just having scars, but I'm talking about internal scars where you may went through, like, some abuse when you were younger and you don't want to talk about it to nobody, or you went through some pain that you are still hiding from people. But I want to let you know that God loves every part of you. And I remember asking God, I said, what's the most beautiful thing that you say is about me? And he says, my scars. Because there's something that's beautiful to him. It's something that, have you ever seen this image of, like, this broken vest where, like, they glued it back together and it looked beautiful with the cracks in it? That's what we are to God. It's just, like, imperfectly imperfect, and he loves every part of us, every bit of us. So I want to just encourage you to just walk up with your head high, knowing that God loves every part of you and you are his and he is yours. And that every bit of your scars and everything that you have, and that all that what makes you you, including the pain, has built you up into the strong warrior that God has called and actually created you to be, because you're created in his image. And he is a powerful God. And therefore, if you're created in his image, you are a powerful being. Okay? I hope that encourages somebody. I know I don't necessarily talk about when I post, but I try to post a video every week. Just know I post every week, honey. It could be some Sunday, some Monday, honey. I don't know. It's not necessarily lined up, but I try to post a video every week. And when it comes to just sharing like my art with the community and just doing typing, it's just something I do randomly to encourage somebody. So hope you have a blessed day. God bless, and have a good night or a good morning.